Hi, I'm Robbie Young, and for the next 3 minutes I'll be serving some society and citizenship realness and talking you through what I've been up to since June. So at National Conference I promised a SOCSIT campaign in 3 areas for fairer unions, political unions and sustainable unions. So on fairer unions this year we've worked with the Living Wage Foundation. Together we've produced a report that shows what students look for in their employers when they graduate, but we'll also be supporting them in the Living Wage Foundation Week, which is the 6th to the 11th of November. So we'll get asking activists and student unions to lobby their own institutions, their universities and their colleges to make sure all the staff are paid the living wage. We've also worked with the International Rescue Committee and will continue to do so, and Ben & Jerry's, and we're working on a framework with MEPs to make sure that refugees and migrants have access to housing throughout Europe. We've also been working with Student Action for Refugees, and they'll be attending the SOCSIT Zone, which will be on the 23rd to the 24th of October. And we'll be talking about the Equal Access campaign and how we move forward with that. And I've also been doing some work with trade unions, and a shout out to UEA, who have just paid for all their staff and student staff to have membership to the GMB, which is a fantastic thing to get students unionised. And I've also met with Prospect and many other trade unions, including the TUC, about how we get young people and students into the trade union movement. So for political unions, we have organised for the Activist Academy, which will be in December and January, which is to get students from across the board together to talk about how we win locally on any campaigns and to build activists throughout the country. And I'll also be supporting NUS Scotland and Jodie with their work around building activists in the nations too. On the 9th of November, we'll be having a lobby day for Votes at 16. So before that, we'll be putting together resources and campaign packs and working with the British Youth Council and the UK Youth Parliament to ensure that we're lobbying MPs on the 9th of November to vote for Votes at 16 with the private members' bills going through. I've also been working on voter registration with student unions and lobbying still for integrated voter registration, and I've been working with Guild HE on following up from our Active Citizens report that we launched last year and speaking to small and specialist unions about how they can play their part in society more broadly too. So that brings us to sustainable unions. And just yesterday, I was with students from across mainly the Southwest and London, and we spoke about a new strategy for Emissions Impossible, where we move forward with the campaign and how we get universities to stop investing in fossil fuels. And big shout out to Plymouth Students' Union, obviously one of my faves, who came along and are going to start a brand new campaign and getting Plymouth University to divest from fossil fuels. So that's brilliant and was a very good day. We'll also be launching our FE guide, talking about how FE can play their part in Emissions Impossible, and we'll be launching that at Festival. We've also in November got the Student Sustainability Summit on the 8th of November and the Students Eat Conference on the 7th of November. So we've been working together on a plan for that and how that's going to look. That's also in the best city in the UK, and that's going to be in Coventry, and I would ask everyone to come along to that. It's going to be 2 exceptional days. Also in November we're celebrating 10 years of Green Impact, so we're inviting people now, inviting student unions and people who've been involved in the past, and we're going to have a celebration at Westminster about 10 years of Green Impact, and I'm very excited about that. And then we've been working with the Fair Trade Foundation on an award scheme for universities to check how ethical they are in their supply chain, and we're also doing the same with colleges, but for colleges it's free. So if you have any questions, comments or anything you'd like to feedback, you can do that by emailing me or submitting questions to helpmeaccount@NEC, or you can always tweet me or drop me a line. Thank you very much.